Welcome to Pattaya True Crime, where we recap some of the dark and chilling crimes and unfortunate events that has happened in Pattaya City and the surrounding areas. Warning: listener discretion is advised. This podcast explores graphic content and disturbing themes that might not be suitable for all audiences. Righto, welcome back to episode 29 of Pattaya True Crime. Marcus Obi, your host, as per usual. Rightio, we'll get straight into what number one. So, Thai police arrest gold necklace thief within minutes in Chonburi. The suspect allegedly snatched the approximate 7.5 gram gold necklace valued at 27,000 baht from the shop. After the theft, he fled on a black motorcycle towards the intersection but was intercepted by police patrol units. Fucking bastard. So he confessed to the crime and said his motive was to sell the stolen gold to pay off debts from football gambling. The 60-year-old shop owner told reporters around 10 a.m. the suspect, dressed in a long-sleeved shirt and without a helmet, parked his motorcycle outside the shop. Pretending to be a customer, he asked to see several gold items. Seizing a moment, when the owner was distracted, he grabbed the necklace and fled. Police have detained the suspect for further investigation and legal proceedings. That was short and sweet. Just like him. Oh well. Busted, dickhead. Number two is that BBC News crew. They nearly were arrested while filming a documentary in Thailand. So, a British TV presenter nearly faced arrest while filming a BBC documentary in Thailand, exploring the country's popular tourist spots and hidden dangers. Zara McDermott, her name is. She has revealed the terrifying moment. She nearly got arrested in Thailand while filming her upcoming documentary, Thailand, The Dark Side of Paradise. The former Love Island star spoke about the ordeal at a London screening for the series, which explores both the allure and darker realities of the country's popular scene with the young British tourists. Well, yeah, it's a bit two-sided, this one. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. So the 28-year-old TV personality said that her crew were threatened with arrest by Bangkok police within hours of arriving, despite having prior permissions to film local bars. She said, "We nearly got arrested because of the filming that we were doing, but we'd got all the permission in advance." Tensions escalated further when bar owners attempted to have the crew removed, forcing them to leave the premises. The documentary captures some of the more harrowing moments, including a crew member having an ashtray thrown at him. The rest of this article is just selling the documentary, really. If you want to go watch it, go watch it. There's two sides of every place you visit in the world. Pardon me. Just, yeah. Two sides to everything. I haven't bothered to have a look yet. I'll have a look. But apparently it's just kind of just bags out Thailand a fair bit. Anyway. Each to their own. Number three. So, teen gang attacks Bolt driver in Pattaya, damages phone and motorcycle. At around 10:30 p.m, a group of 7 to 8 teenagers armed with knives and baseball bats assaulted two young men and vandalised their property in front of a rental building near Thepprasit Community Housing. It's no good. So the victims, identified as a 25-year-old Bolt driver and a 20-year-old man, reported the incident to the Deputy Inspector at Pattaya City Police Station. According to the 25-year-old man, he was waiting for his girlfriend when the group of teens arrived on motorcycles, brandishing weapons and attempting to attack him and his friend. The pair managed to escape physical harm, but the assailants damaged his mobile phone and motorcycle before fleeing, shouting threats like, "If I see you again, you're gone." One guess what this is over. He also revealed that he recently moved from Rayong to work as a Bolt driver in Pattaya, and he'd only been dating his current girlfriend for 2 days. Ding, 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 there it is. Little did he know, his girlfriend had previously been in a relationship with one of the attackers. Bloody hell. He noted that the ex-boyfriend had driven by his residence and had been glaring at him over the past 2 days. Getting the shits on. So following the incident, the victim filed a complaint with the Pattaya City Police. Authorities are reviewing CCTV footage, which clearly captures the suspects, and are actively pursuing the group for legal action. It's over, bro. Let it go. Anyway, number 4. What is number 4? So an intoxicated British man was seriously injured after a fight with his friend over calling it a night in Jomtien. This is a cracker. At 11:30 p.m, Pattaya City Police Station received reports of a violent incident involving 2 foreign nationals resulting in injuries. The incident happened outside a restaurant and near the Dongtan Police Substation in Jomtien on the beach road there. So police, along with rescue workers from the Sawang Bulibun Foundation, quickly responded to the scene. When they arrived, authorities found the injured man, a 32-year-old British national, laying on the road. He had sustained a severe laceration to his left ear and multiple bruises on his body. Rescue personnel provided immediate first aid before transferring him to Bangkok Jomtien Hospital for further treatment. The other party involved, also a foreign national, he reportedly a close friend of the victim, had fled the scene before police arrived. According to a witness, a 50-year-old, the 2 men were close friends who had been drinking heavily at a nearby beer bar. An argument broke out over whether to return to their accommodation or continue partying. The situation escalated when the victim, in this situation, he intended to withdraw money from an ATM but was unable to do so. Decided to head home and call it a night. Fair enough. His friend, so-called friend, he was displeased with this decision, engaging in a heated verbal argument that quickly turned physical, resulting in a fist fight in the middle of the road. The entire incident was also captured on CCTV footage. Police have collected the footage as evidence for their investigation and are awaiting a detailed statement from the victim once his condition improves. Bloody hell. So authorities are also actively pursuing the alleged friend, now a suspect in the assault, to face legal charges. Just go home, mate, or fucking withdraw your own money. Hopefully they're all right, both of them. Anyway, number 5. This is a bit unfortunate, this one. Chinese woman dies after jet ski mishap near Koh Lan, the island just off Pattaya here. Her boyfriend rescued after 12 hours adrift in Pattaya Bay. So a Chinese leisurely jet ski ride turned into a major ordeal when they went missing at sea, leading to a large-scale search and rescue operation. After more than 15 hours, one of the tourists was found alive, while the woman was later sadly found dead while still wearing her life jacket. At approximately 2:30 p.m, Pattaya City Police received a report from a 45-year-old jet ski rental operator stating that 2 Chinese tourists who rented his yellow Yamaha jet ski had not returned as scheduled. The couple, identified as Mr. Ma, 33 years old, and Miss Yang, 28-year-old. They had rented a jet ski to ride near the Tawan beach on Koh Lan. The couple, who were on holiday together, set out in the early afternoon but failed to return to the shore. Authorities suspected the jet ski may have encountered an accident or that the couple had become disorientated and unaware or unable to navigate back to the shore. Following the report, a coordinated search was launched involving Pattaya City Police, Kolan Police, and Tourist Police, and the Marine Department, and the Sawang Bulibun Rescue Volunteers. The operation continued through the night. At around 2:30 a.m., nearly 12 hours after the couple went missing, Mr. Ma was found alive, floating in the sea about 2 nautical miles, 3 kilometres from Koh Nok. It's a fair stretch. He's lucky a local fisherman spotted him and alerted authorities, who brought him safely to shore. He was visibly exhausted and deeply distressed as his partner remained missing. At 11 a.m, marine rescue teams located the damaged jet ski adrift at sea, with visible cracks on its hull, likely caused from collision with rocks. The jet ski was towed to Jomtien Beach for further inspection to determine the cause of the incident. Lieutenant Colonel of the Tourist Police led efforts to intensify the search for Miss Yang. Authorities interviewed Mr. Ma to gather details about their route, which reportedly took them from Koh Lan towards Koh Si Shang before they became lost. Sadly, her body was later found, and an autopsy has been scheduled. Fucking hell. So CCTV footage from Tuan Beach captured the couple riding the jet ski alongside 2 others, speeding off into the open sea. Within 5 minutes, their jet ski disappeared from view, raising concerns. The incident has highlighted the risk of water sports in open waters. Yeah, well, that's really unfortunate. Rest in peace, young lady. But I mean, you just don't go out in open sea on jet skis unless they're rated to do so. And if you're unaware of that, don't fucking rent a jet ski. Right, not much we can do about it now. Number 6. Bloody scammers again. So a Thai businesswoman was swindled out of 159 million baht in a stock trading scam. That's a lot of money. After losing all that money in the investment scam, she admitted that greed and desire for higher profits led her to transfer the sum to the scam gang within just 3 weeks. So the victim, only identified as A, urged the non-profit organisation Simai Survive to follow up on her case after she lodged a complaint with the Cybercrime Investigation Bureau. Disclosed details of the scam during a press conference with the organisation. She explained that she was a company director as well as a stock market investor. Not a very good one. So in May this year, she noticed an advertisement for a stock trading application on her Facebook page. It's your first red flag. On the 24th of June, she downloaded the app from the Apple Store. The application displayed a profile picture of a well-known, highly respected stock trader, which installed trust on her part. So after installing the app, A was invited to join a group with more than 300 traders. Within the group, the app's operator announced a special campaign for major investors, offering a 100% profit with a 15% deduction fee. Only 5 to 6 members would be allowed to participate, each with their own personal secretary. Tempted by the offer, A transferred 1 million baht into a corporate bank account, which, for her first investment, quickly saw a profit of 500,000 baht. Pretty sophisticated, they're luring people in and giving them money. So the use of a corporate account increased her confidence in the scheme, as operating such an account usually requires complex documentation and processes to open one, obviously. So, encouraged by her initial success, she invested increasing amounts ranging from 1 to 2 million baht, and then up to 10 million baht, and once as much as 15 million baht. Just to make it clear, 1 million baht in Australian dollars is about 45 to 50,000 Australian dollars per million baht, so she's got some cash. She admitted that she was driven by greed and ultimately transferred a total of 159 million baht between the 24th of June and the 17th of July. A never withdrew any funds from the app. It's another red flag. When she attempted to do so at the end of July, the operator refused and demanded she invest a further 50 million baht to release her money. Fuck me. When she said she had no more funds, the demand was reduced to 25 million. She then considered mortgaging her house and land, but a friend warned her against it. Good friend. So, after further investigation, A discovered that both the application and the stock portfolio displayed were entirely fake. Fuck, your heart would drop, wouldn't it? Jesus. So she filed a complaint with the CCIB, and shortly after, she also sought help from the organisation. Simai Survive's founder said he would take the victim to meet with the commander of the cyber police to expedite the case. I don't know what to say about that. That's wild. I honestly don't have the balls personally to do shit like that. I wouldn't do it. Even if I had all the bloody money in the world. So a British tourist was brutally attacked by, this is number 7 by the way, carrying on. British tourist was brutally attacked by 4 transgender people in Pattaya condo. So the 58-year-old British national was seriously injured after being attacked by the group in the early hours of the morning. The incident occurred at around 5:30 a.m. at a condo in South Pattaya. Police lieutenant of the Pattaya City police station received a report of a violent assault and dispatched officers, along with volunteers from the Sawang Bulibun Foundation. So when they arrived, authorities found the man with multiple lacerations to his head and blood covering his face. He copped it. Rescue personnel provided immediate first aid before rushing him to the hospital for urgent medical treatment. According to the man, the incident began when he hired 2 escorts online for companionship, expecting female companions. However, 4 transgenders rocked up to his room instead. He ordered the oysters, he got the franks and beans. Fact's sake. When he refused their services, the group demanded 10,000 baht per person, totaling 40,000 baht. Yeah, I would have fucking fought for that too. Fuck off. Cheeky bastards. So, an argument started, escalated into violence when the group allegedly attacked him with a knife, inflicting a severe head wound. Or head wounds, should say. He managed to escape and sought help from the condo security staff while the assailants fled the scene before police arrived. Police said he is currently receiving medical treatment and a detailed statement will be taken once he is stable. Authorities have launched an investigation, with the Pattaya police coordinating with the investigation unit to track down the suspects. It is believed that surveillance footage captured the group and backs up the victim's story. Efforts are underway to apprehend them for legal prosecution. Bastards, hope they get caught. Fuckers. It's no good. Number 8. American man injured in Pattaya, motorcycle accident. In the early morning, 3:36 a.m, the Sawang Bulibun Rescue Unit in Pattaya was alerted to a motorcycle accident on Thapara Road. A collision between a motorcycle and a streetlight pole has resulted in injuries. Sorry, it's not really funny. So prompting the swift dispatch of rescue volunteers to the scene. When they arrived, they discovered a red and black Yamaha bike overturned in the middle of the road. The American rider, 42-year-old man, had apparently lost control and collided with a streetlight located in the median strip. The man was found nearby with injuries to his left eye and abrasions to his body. Rescue personnel gave the man first aid and transported him off to the local hospital for further treatment. According to reporters, a 45-year-old rescue volunteer from the North Pattaya unit witnessed the incident. He recounted seeing the man As he exited our intersection on Pattaya Road, the rider lost control, veered onto the median, and crashed into the streetlight pole. He then provided immediate assistance to the man following the incident. There it is. Drive too fast, hit it, hope the pole's okay. Anyway, number 9. Indian tourists flee after Pattaya crash leaves 2 women hurt. Oh, yeah. Here we go, going to get wound up. So 2 Thai women were left injured in Pattaya after a late night crash involving a motorcycle and a pair of careless tourists who allegedly fled the scene. The pair of Thai ladies were hospitalised after what witnesses claimed was a reckless encounter with 2 foreign men. The incident occurred around 3 a.m. in front of a hotel at a busy intersection off 2nd Road and Pattaya Road. If anyone knows that area, it's rather thick with their mob. According to eyewitnesses, the crash happened when a red and black Honda CRV bike collided with 2 men, believed to be Indian tourists, who were walking arm in arm across the road. Emergency responders from the Sawang Bulibun Foundation quickly arrived at the scene, where they found the rider and the passengers injured, and 1 passenger injured. The rider only suffered minor injuries while the passenger was seriously hurt. Eyewitnesses at the scene said the motorcyclist had honked the horn and warned the men, but they allegedly ignored the sound and continued walking across the road. That'd be right. The motorcycle crashed into them shortly after. The tourist, who appeared to be unharmed, reportedly walked away without offering assistance. Fucking cunts. They didn't even, this is the bystander said, they didn't even look back. They just disappeared into a hotel like nothing happened. Yeah. So Pattaya police officers were dispatched to the scene, where they documented evidence and took photos. Officers are reviewing CCTV footage from the area to confirm the sequence of events and locate the tourists in question. Again, don't want to go right off on a rant here, but they don't walk on a footpath. They don't give way to nothing. They just walk everywhere, and it's fucking dangerous, and this is the shit that happens. It's nearly happened to me several times. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. It's fucking rude. Anyway, number 10. The Banglamung authorities raid local community near Pattaya, arrest 8 drug users and seize nearly 100 meth pills. The old Yabba pills are back. At 9 a.m, the Banglamung district chief ordered the coordinated operation, led by the Deputy District Chief of Security, Narcotic Suppression Officer. So the team made up of administrative officials, bloody hell, get spit it out. So the Banglamung District Volunteer Defence Corps members, the local village headman, conducted a raid to crack down on drug-related activities, following complaints from residents about illegal drug use and distribution in the Banglamung area. The operation targeted a residence in Soy Banglamung 12/7. So authorities surrounded the suspected house, conducted a thorough search, apprehended 8 individuals for using drugs. The raid uncovered 72 Yabba pills and a quantity of meth hidden at the premises. All drugs were confiscated as evidence and all suspects were detained. The apprehended individuals were documented and will undergo rehabilitation in accordance with legal procedures. Meanwhile, authorities are expanding their investigation to identify and apprehend the key figures behind the drug possession and distribution network, aiming to ensure a drug-free community in Banglamung. See, that's good. They send them a fucking rehab. Good on yous. Good job, guys. Good job. Righto. Number 11. So a motorcycle rider runs a red light and collides with a pickup truck in Pattaya, leaving 2 people critically injured. A few crashes this week in this episode. So the severe incident happened at 5:06 a.m. when a motorcycle rider ran a red light and was hit by the ute in central Pattaya intersection on Sukhumvit Road. The collision left 2 people critically injured, prompting an immediate response from the Sawang Bulibun Rescue Unit. At the scene, authorities found a white Toyota Revo pickup truck driven by a 52-year-old man with visible damage to its front end. The other vehicle involved was a yellow Honda motorcycle that was severely wrecked with parts scattered across the road. The motorcycle rider, a 30-year-old woman, and her passenger, a 44-year-old man, both sustained critical injuries. Rescue personnel provided first aid and CPR before rushing them both off to the hospital. Fucking CPR must be pretty bad. Hope they're alright. So the driver of the ute and his wife told reporters that they were driving from south to north Pattaya when they approached the intersection with a green light in their favour. According to their account, the motorcycle rider suddenly turned left through the intersection, cutting across their path. Unable to brake in time, they collided with the motorcycle, resulting in the injuries. Second Lieutenant Deputy Investigator at the Pattaya City Police Station attended the scene and documented evidence and assessed the situation. Authorities will also review CCTV footage to determine the exact cause of the incident and ensure fair investigation for all parties involved. Hope they're okay. Then, bit of a shit move, but hope they're alright. Righto, we're going to wrap it up with number 12. Number 12. Which one is this? So, thief poses as customer. Ah, yeah, this one. So, a thief poses as a customer, plays games for 10 hours before stealing a bag at a Pattaya gaming shop. It's dedication. The gaming shop reported the theft after the suspect, posing as a customer, stole a bag and fled. The shop released clear CCTV footage to seek public assistance in tracking down the culprit. The victim, 32-year-old, told reporters that on the night around 8 p.m, an unidentified man entered the shop to use a computer and stayed for nearly 10 hours. At approximately 6 a.m. the following morning, CCTV footage captured the man stealthily taking a bag that the victim had placed on a chair under a counter before fleeing the premises. Sneaky bugger. The bag contained valuable items and important documents worth tens of thousands of baht, including ID cards, driver's license, ATM cards, a gold pawn ticket, a PlayStation 5 gaming console pawn ticket, a wallet with 300 baht and $5, a power bank, a wristwatch, house and storage room keys, and a flash drive. Bloody hell. Nabbed a whole lot. Following the incident, the victim filed a complaint with the Pattaya City Police Station. Authorities have collected detailed evidence and assigned an investigative team to pursue the suspect for legal action. Well, there it is. All over. Episode 29 done and dusted. We'll be back again with a lot more. Plenty to talk about. Anyway, thanks for listening. Good on yous. Hope you're enjoying it. You know how it goes. Stay safe out there, people. Stay safe.